Ah, fallait peut-être faire les autres quêtes et tout du manoir.
Mr. Holmes,
Les poupées,
what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I did not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps. Before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued?
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimmer here?
Interroger les passants. Bon. Je sais plus s'il y avait l'enregistrement automatique.
Oh, hardly a reputable establishment.
I've seen worse.
Giver disparu depuis une semaine. Merci de prévenir si vous le voyez. Demandez Daya dans le quartier pauvre du port. Chiffon rouge au-dessus de l'entrée de la maison. Encore une enquête? Bon. Liquide uniquement demandé. Demandez qui? Garvante, ok. Le char, on partira mardi prochain.
Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then. Your description hardly narrows things down.
Ok. Je crois qu'on a compris où il voulait en venir.
Never heard of it.
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here.
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the pool.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
I heard tell of a recent explosion in the port. What do you know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in a ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
Ce qu'on lui dit, peut-être pas nécessaire. Oh allez, c'est Sherlock.
Miss, what if I told you that you are in the family way?
No, really? Oh, thank you, sir. How would I, a simple woman, have ever known without your help? You must be a doctor.
In a manner of speaking.
He's not. He merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here, not him. Do you need any help?
I'm fine, thank you. Would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread.
Ok. Tu manques de tact, mon cher Sherlock. Ok, allons voir celle-ci. Ça c'est... l'autre porte c'était quoi? Ah c'est les deux, ok. Donc on peut sortir par les deux côtés, mais il me semble que je suis rentrée par là-bas. Est-ce que si on épingle quelque chose... Voilà. Il y a beaucoup de mouches ici. Hein. Il y a des chats partout.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Ah, un chiffon rouge.
May I ask you something?
I'm sorry, but I don't know.
Ah bon?
Is there a doctor? A man is very sick here.
It sounds as though those people will need my help.
Il y a plein d'affaires partout. Aïe aïe aïe.
What are you looking at? You like to watch how a man suffocates himself for food?
Hello, this is Dr. Watson. We'll take a look at your friend.
Ça sent pas bon ça.
The subject is hyperventilating. He has a pale face and dilated pupils. freshly dug up treasures, it seems.
Everything ends up in a river. It's a good thing these people take something from it.
The water has a curious whitish tinge to it. Dilated pupils, decolorized skin, necrosis. What do you make of this, Doctor?
All signs point towards acute poisoning. It could possibly be due to chemicals. I won't jump to any conclusions yet.
Oh là là, si on a plein
Are
d'enquêtes.
you able to help me?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Excuse me, just one question.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
The coffin won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
Donc on peut pas aller dans l'eau. Ok.
Is this familiar to you?
I can't help you with this. The coffin won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
Je vois pas de chiffon rouge. Ah ouais, on en vient de là.
What can I get you?
Ah là là, mon sens de l'orientation, c'est fou. Donc le taudis. C'est par là. Donc il n'y avait rien par là. Ah, du rouge là-bas.
Gruesome. It's
Sympa.
been decomposing for weeks. If this were the origin of the disease, it would have started sooner than a few days ago.
Ok.
Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet. Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby,
Ah.
gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
Do you still have the necklace that Solsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the, shrine. I tried to sell it to buy Amma medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
How would you describe this Solsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Amma, my mother, she got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
Don't go anywhere.
Ok.
This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
I miss Gervais. Do you think he's okay?
Bon. On verra ça après. On va stopper là. Salut Batoche.
Pile of rotten food. It carries danger, but not of the kind
Ça
that we
va, et toi?
witnessed. The waterway goes under the buildings. We'll need to find other open sections in order to continue our search.
The coffin won't go away. The doctor's too pricey.
Trouver la source de la magie en amont de la rivière. D'où je venais. Oh, espace pour voyage rapide. D'accord. Donc, ah, on venait de là. On peut pas voir nous où est-ce qu'on est. Bon, mettons que toi dit est là. On vient de traverser. C'est bloqué. On va prendre un bateau. Voilà.
It's a large harbour. If our kidnapper is hiding here, finding him won't be easy.
Ah, c'est vrai. Salut, ça va? Ça va, ça va. Charpentier des marins. Non, que des. Arrivé par là. Il y a une autre là aussi.
How can I help? I could try and flag someone down.
Ma Dalton swears she saw ghosts in Warehouse 2. The coppers even went over there. Must be serious.
Encore une nouvelle enquête. Bon, je m'en sors pas.
Ma Dalton swears she saw ghosts in Warehouse 2. The coppers even went over there. Must be serious.
À moins que tout soit relié. Il est où le warehouse? Ah, quel numéro 3?
Is this familiar to you?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this. Yeah.
C'est elle qui a entendu, ok. Peut-être que j'allais plus vers là-bas.
Almost no fish the last couple of days. The coffee won't go away. The doctor's too pricey.
Do you know anything about this?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Est-ce qu'elle peut me aider, elle ou pas?
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout, with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him.
Peut être que Sommer le Soyon. Faut que j'arrive à faire celle-là. Bon. Le 10. Bon. Ah. Souviens-toi que la charge de ce chariot ne doit jamais dépasser la moitié du poids de Danny. 90 kg par trajet. La Barbade. Ok. Il a l'air d'avoir des poissons morts.
A recent cart crash. Phenol, a dangerous substance often used as a sanitizer, coming from Spade Chemicals.
Je ne vois pas, je ne vois pas. Ça, on l'a déjà vu. Il est où ce troisième indice? Alors, si je quitte ça, peut-être que j'arriverai mieux à voir.
Phenol, a dangerous substance often used as a sanitizer, coming from the fish's scales have decolorized. What a disaster.
Voilà, ok. Donc ça... Jusqu'à un petit point. Ok. Donc moi j'arrivais de par là. Ok. Et le plat, mes rails que je trouvais pas. Ok.
Do you know anything about this?
I think I can help you.
Le bâtiment de Space entrepôt numéro 5. Alors déjà que j'ai du mal à visualiser cette histoire sur le plan. Donc là il y a les trucs. Entrepôt numéro 5. C'est 11.
Do you know anything about this?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Can I ask you a
Oh
question?
zut.
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Douze. Quatre. Six. Trois. Ah, ça c'était où il y avait le fantôme en théorie. Fantôme de l'entrepôt numéro 3. Ah, c'était numéro 3 ou c'était numéro 2? Ah non, numéro 2. Bon, là, on a le 3, le 4, le 6. Et il n'y a pas le 2, il n'y a pas le 5. Ok.
Good evening, Constable. I heard some people talking of ghosts in this warehouse.
Gossips, all of them. An old lady neighbour saw some lights in ghostly shapes in the middle of the night. She heard music too. Turns out this was the warehouse of Grandpa Kujak. He owned a business with theatre props for scary shows. I went in and... well, it is a bit creepy. But I think it was probably just some kids fooling around.
Do you mind if I take a look inside?
Not at all. It's like Madame Tussauds, only worse. I'll be on the beat round the pub for the rest of the night. Damned explosion. Good night, sir.
Ok.
This pipe disposes of wastewater from a factory. A possible culprit, but would likely have caused trouble a long time ago. Moving on.
C'est ça, il est là. Comment on traverse alors?
Barrels of phenol from your company ended up in the canal. It has poisoned people. You will need to clean it up properly. Otherwise, we will inform the authorities.
What the? We will call the cleaning brigade immediately. I hope this can stay between us.
Ok.
Help me, please.
No, sir. I never heard of it.
Human waste. Despite looking fairly hazardous, I doubt it could cause such acute poisoning. I can't see any other major source of contamination in this section of the waterway. Perhaps another place.
C'était le type.
May I ask you something?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy...
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy. But I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the 4th person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
May I ask what you're doing here?
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, and I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
Now, where was I?
Okay. Dis donc. Ah ouais, 65, donc c'est pas le grand homme bizarre. Donc c'est pas lui.
Sorry, doesn't ring a bell. What are you on about? Sorry, doesn't ring a bell.
I have been told that you hired Dea's son, Girves, right before he vanished. His brother also said you had a metal eye. What do you make of this?
Tell that him to stop making things up. What are you on about?
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there?
That boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port. Guess I'll be without work for a while.
Bien. Voyons voir. Une femme. Le ravisseur de Kimia. Il semble que Roy Selby est peut-être le complice de Sommer. Ok.
Papoul, this is Grandma, he'd say, in a deep voice. It was scary.
Ah Ah bah, fallait juste passer par la porte. Quelle andouille. Bon.
An effective contraption. It still works.
D'accord. Donc une lampe qui éclaire des trucs, ça fait genre c'est des fantômes. Là c'est dangereux. Ah. Des pas verts. De partout.
Phosphorus, used recently. Where is this going? Several crates are missing. Who is this intended to scare? Who is this intended to scare?
D'accord, donc là on a les pas avec la main ici.
They opened the casket and left marks. There was a box in the coffin. It was removed quite recently. A herbal odor with an acylic base. Liquor?
Pousse-toi, Watson.
Somebody had fun. Inspired by the legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Ok, il me manque un.
That's
Voilà.
most likely the ghost the old lady saw through the window.
Donc, ah non, il m'en manque un encore. Ah bah non. Donc il est parti maintenant le policier. Ah c'est l'autre côté ça, d'accord. Morceau. Ah là.
A small cart left those tracks. Bottles of various shapes and sizes. I detect a mix of chemicals and aromas. No brand or markings. It looks like a bulk product.
Ok. Donc, ça. Ouais, ça c'est plus logique. Ah non, bon.
Somebody played with phosphorus to give the illusion of ghosts or ectoplasm. In reality, they were here to mix a few ingredients and prepare a solution of some sort. Then they took a box hidden inside the casket. And they left through that gate with a small cart.
Bon, on a terminé cette petite enquête. Maintenant, il faut qu'on revienne à l'enlèvement de truc-muche. Ah non, c'est pas tout à fait fini. Les traces du chariot pour en savoir plus. Là, il est parti par là, le chariot. Ok. Ok. Là.
Dr. Tippett's electric pectobrain. Patent medicine of the future.
This is a patent medicine. A quick fix at an expensive price that drags the patient slowly into death.
Il n'y a pas d'autres traces. Ok. Ah, le là.
He became a grave digger, so I don't believe in ghosts. I don't like them.
Peut-être faut épingler un autre truc. C'est ça.
He became a grave digger,
Non.
so I don't believe in ghosts. I don't like them.
Bon, c'est pas lui. Faut aller voir c'est qui.
Could you help me?
I'll be happy
pas.
to help you. So listen to me.
Ah. Dans les taudis, il est distribué aux malades et aux souffrants dans une cour. Maintenant, il faut que je trouve une cour. Ok.
The coffin won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
Parce que là, je suis proche d'ici. Est-ce qu'il y a une cour quelque part? Peut-être là?
Where are we? The field hospital?
Très jeune. Presque. Ah, il a le truc phosphorescent. Charlatan. Trop jeune. Taché de phosphore. Donc c'est ça. Il porte un litre tempéromètre fait maison. Ok. Il a les yeux défoncés, le pauvre.
Good evening, sir. Are you the gentleman who sells that intriguing pecto-brain beverage?
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Thomas Tippett, and yes, it's proud inventor and purveyor.
Are you a doctor? You seem remarkably young.
I'm self-educated. I help people in need around these parts with my medicine.
Helping, as in bringing to the grave?
That is unfair, sir. The virtues of my invention are to calm the nerves, to stop coughing due to the endless smog, and to help children to sleep.
Has your beverage been tested by your peers or any medical authority? I am a doctor, and it appears that you are playing with people's lives, people who place their trust in you to ease their pain.
People need help, and drugs are expensive. My formula helps, and it's inexpensive. The product is dispensed from here only, so dose and usage are controlled. I looked into other patented medicines. They contain harmful or useless substrate, and they're sold in respected shops and pharmacies.
Do you realize what you are doing? You are playing with people's health.
You are a doctor. Take a look at my product. You won't find mercury, radium, lithium, or any other toxic substances drowned in alcohol and sold freely by so-called health professionals. I can show you how I work. Let me help people.
Watson, what do you make of this situation?
I'm not sure. Patent medicines can be a scourge, yes. But he is not entirely wrong in practice.
Why the haunted warehouse?
Well, nobody was using it, and people are afraid of ghosts. It kept them away until today. What I do is not entirely legal, but I do help people.
D'accord. Bon.
I help up to 50 people here every day. It is working.
The patient has a high temperature and is short of breath.
The cart from Warehouse 2.
I can hear the patient suffers with their lungs.
Almost all men die from their remedies rather than their diseases. I want to change that.
Alors, il y a une sorte d'hôpital de campagne. Ah oui, donc ça, j'y suis. Est-ce que je peux aller maintenant?
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
The coffin won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I wish I could be of help, but I can't. Sorry. The coffin won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
Constable, my name is Dr. Watson. A man called Thomas Tippett has opened a field hospital nearby and is selling illegal medicine there. He is using Warehouse 2 for his smuggled product. Please stop him.
I knew it was a swindle. Real ghosts don't look like that. I'll check on this crook right away.
Si j'ai fait le bon choix. Alors au moins la maison hantée c'est fini. Mais on sait toujours pas où a été emmené l'autre. Si on réfléchit.
What are you gawping at?
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than you're letting on.
What makes you say that?
Choisir Quel est le crime?
A man named Dirty Summers was involved in some recent kidnappings across London. He used your name as a cover for his deeds.
What? Really? That doesn't mean I'm involved, though.
Your calling card was found at the crime scene. That's enough to make you a suspect.
You cannot be serious.
Quel est le secret de ce...
Give me one moment.
Oh, pardon.
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than you're letting on.
What makes you say that?
A man named Dirty Summers was involved in some recent kidnappings across London. He used your name as a cover for his deeds.
What? Really? That doesn't mean I'm involved, though.
Après, on avait mis quoi? Sa carte.
Your calling card was found at the crime scene. That's enough to make you a suspect.
You cannot be serious.
It's true. And that's before mentioning your gold watch. It's brand new and awfully expensive for a customs officer. Clearly you have found yourself another source of income. I'm sure Scotland Yard will be delighted to investigate further.
All right, stop. Look, it's not as it seems. I did not partake in the kidnappings.
I'm all ears, Mr. Soulsby.
Yes, I know Summers. He paid me to turn a blind eye to his business in the warehouse area. Just that. On my word.
You did not tell me which warehouse he used?
I do not recall. But I used red paint to mark unsupervised warehouses. Ought to be one of them.
What else can you say of Summers?
He's a regular at the Cursed Mermaid. Goes there with his crew almost every evening.
What for?
I don't know. I assumed just for a drink.
Marqué de la peinture rouge. Il y avait le 2 qui avait la peinture rouge. On peut aller voir s'il y en a un autre. Si on retourne au pub, est-ce que... Personne. Pas d'autres notes. Oh.
Why do I have the feeling that you know more about Dirty Summers than you're letting on?
I have nothing more to add, sir.
Quel est le crime?
Enough. I have hard evidence that Summers was involved in recent kidnappings across London.
I'm not surprised. So what?
Quel rôle là-bas joue-t-elle? Ah, une femme étrangère, c'est peut-être elle. Oh.
You sure you ain't been drinking? Are you finished? I have glasses to wash.
Why do I have the feeling that you know more about Dirty Summers than you're letting on?
I have nothing more to add, sir.
Donc on avait dit ça.
Enough. I have hard evidence that Summers was involved in recent kidnappings across London.
I'm not surprised. So what?
Donc ça marchait pas. Ah, ça?
A customs officer, Roy Soulsby, testified that Summers was a regular here. You must know something about his business.
All I know is his drinks order.
Et quel est le secret de la barmaid? Ah, ça.
Are you threatening me?
Nothing of the sort, but that doesn't mean that there won't be consequences for your silence. Everyone knows you happily served Summers and his crew. Should the police come knocking, you'll be the one going away. And none of us wish to see you raise a child behind bars. Now, spare yourself the trouble and tell me all you know.
Okay. Summers hired my private room. I think he used it to recruit people, but I haven't seen him in a few days. He paid me cash, so I paid him no attention. Nor did I touch anything inside. Here's the key, go and do what you will. Just leave me out of it.
Ok. Bon, ça progresse. Chambre privée. Où est-elle cette chambre privée? À moins que ce soit la porte qui était là-bas, là. Non. Ah si. Ok. For moving. Ça c'était la même qui était écrite.
$5. That won't go far. Strange symbols. I don't recognize them.
Ok. Smears. Okay. Ça, dans la zone des entrepôts, donc faut retourner aux entrepôts. Je suis pas sûre. On va attendre. Faut que j'aille dans la zone des entrepôts. On peut pas... Ah non, parce qu'on peut peut-être pas se téléporter quand on est à l'intérieur. Ouais, mais... Ouais, mais on l'a trouvé déjà, l'entreprise marquée à la peinture rouge. Est-ce que maintenant on peut rentrer dedans ou pas? Oh, non, c'est ça. Ah, ok. Je sais quoi. DA. Ah, d'accord. Ok. Attends, faut retourner dedans. Faut encore 2 hauteurs. Faut une hauteur de plus et une hauteur de moins. Bon, bah on rentrera là-dedans la prochaine fois. Merci à ceux qui ont suivi, puis à la prochaine.